I'm Brandy.
And I'm Lodge. And this is the story behind the song Double Date. Now we were sitting around, this was just a couple of days ago, sitting around trying to write the song, and again we're trying to do more collaboration, trying to include Brandy more in the songwriting process so she can feel included and get some of those skills as well. But we're sitting around, and you know, I got this tune in my head, and it's well, actually we've been
we were working on Hide at the same time, and then some of the other songs we've done, you know, they're a little more melancholy, I guess, or serious, I suppose.
Dark, even, yeah.
Maybe
we've been accused.
Yes, yeah. May have been accused of.
Dark, yeah.
But
heard tell of darkness.
Yeah, whispers. I don't.
Whispers.
It's gossip. I'm not really paying attention to that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Lodge was thinking like, we should probably sing something like more upbeat, and of course I pointed out your test, even though you're making fun of me. Upbeat.
Right.
Paper cuts, upbeat. I mean, maybe.
The content of the song, not necessarily upbeat, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever, minor detail. Anyway, so he has this tune, and he's like, I want to write something like more peppy, and
because we were actually having lunch a couple of weeks ago, and we were listening at a diner. We were listening to 50s music, like, you know, Lollipop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Thinking.
We were having this conversation about why does nobody write songs like that anymore? Right. Like these 2-3 minute songs of like, you know, what was like the Supremes and
just super cheesy
Elvis songs, stuff like
all
that.
the 50 songs. You just don't hear stuff like that anymore. So
we're talking about it, and then I guess it got stuck in his head, and so he starts writing. And the first thing he did was write the chorus for the song, and then he's like, "You want to read this?" And I'm like, "Knees are like jelly? Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
Like
That's the cheesiest thing I've ever heard.
It was unbelievably cheesy.
So I feel like we just take it to the next level, and so I said, okay, well, help me. Let's brainstorm some really 50s slang terms.
Which I think you wrote the first verse, and then you were trying to think of what to do for the second. I'm like, it should be a different guy. We should. You know, this girl is like boy crazy. Right. We should sing about, you know, she's like, oh my gosh, everybody's in love with me, or I'm, you know, all these boys are so cute. So I started searching for 50s slang terms. Oh my goodness. This is my favorite part.
The beginning of the song. Oh my goodness.
I should sing about it.
So we found a bunch of 50 slang terms. Like what did you find?
My favorite. I said swell initially, which is why that's part of the lead-in to the verse or to the chorus. But I was saying something like, well, you know, like if you're talking about 50s and like hanging out with boys, like necking or something, and he's like, well, this doesn't really rhyme with what I'm looking for. And I found backseat bingo, which is making out in the backseat of a car. I found that absolutely hilarious. It made it into the song. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
But swell and
what else?
Of course, we mentioned Elvis records.
Right.
My other big contribution.
Going steady.
Going steady, yes. Holding hands, stuff like that.
Sock hop.
Sorry, I'm
just looking at the lyrics of the song.
Sock hop, yes. So we just kind of like overloaded it, packed it in with this 50 slang that we found. But my other contribution was the bridge, in which we.
I was trying to think what to do for the bridge. Like I just wanted to be peppy and up, but I just wasn't. I tried a couple different things and I didn't know, so I'm like throwing some ideas out to Brandy, and then. And
I'm just like, why don't we just say guys' names? She's obviously. I'm like, we have this mystery guy. We've got Zach, and then we've got Alex at the end. Mystery dude, or just all these guys. Like she loves all boys, and so we just made a list of guys' names and tried to rhyme some of them together, and it was very funny.
Right. And here comes. This is a big contribution.
I still think I have it memorized.
Zach, Bobby, Steve, Alan, Tom, Carl, and Jeff, Dave, Mike, Craig, Doug and Ollie, John, Chris, Sam, Frank, Tim and Paul.
I can't decide on one, so I guess I'll date them all. Yeah, that took me like 4 takes because I would get. He was like, just be crazy, like sound like you're so excited.
Right, be crazy.
And so I would do that, and then he's like, that's too loud.
You're being too crazy.
Yeah, too crazy.
Dial it down.
He's like, you're loud. I'm like, I don't understand why you don't get excited and loud go hand in hand.
Right.
So, whatever. But yeah, no, this song was really fun. The weird thing about this song, actually, your mom had pointed this out, that the low notes in this song were the same low notes
as
from High.
It's always that low E.
But
no problems.
Not really. No. I mean, I think a couple spots I like flubbed them, and so we'd have to redo it. But yeah, not even close to the same problems as we had with High. And we we actually recorded this song first, and then we recorded Hide.
Right.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it or what.
Tired or
yeah, but it was.
And of course it ends with a little talking that ends with.
This is awkward.
This is awkward. So that's the story behind the song Double Date.
Double Date.